We're back, baby. Welcome to the Problematic Podcast, baby.
What's the hand doing?
I just thought it'd be cool.
That was not cool. Why have you got the hood up as well, you fucking scrub?
I went to Oxford, you know.
Where did you get that from?
Oxford.
What did you do? Steal it?
Why every podcast do we start with me stealing stuff? I don't
Why?
steal.
You didn't go to Oxford?
I did go to Oxford.
And what did you study?
No, I went to Oxford the place.
Oh.
I didn't even go to university. I went to... If any women are watching that are really attractive and, like, my age, I went to Oxford.
University?
I went to Oxford. I went. It was good.
So you went to Oxford at some point and bought a hoodie while you were there?
I did. What's the problem with my hoodie?
Well, it says Oxford University and you've never been to Oxford University, it sounds like. Have you ever... So why do you have it then?
Because I like the hoodie.
Okay.
Is that...
Yeah, that's weird.
Is that a crime?
No, it's not a crime,
What
is
is
it?
the crime?
There's no crime.
Sanctioned for wearing a Oxford hoodie while not going to Oxford. What's wrong with that?
It's just weird.
It's not weird.
What if I had a hoodie that said Cambridge University instead? I got this
That's
shit.
fine. Well, Cambridge University's not like popular. I think Oxford's like a popular university, no?
Fluff on my
People have Hogwarts ones.
Check this bad boy shirt out. People have Hogwarts ones. Yeah.
All right, you're flaming my shit. You got a fucking banana duck, bro.
Yeah.
Buck.
And I've been to Banana Duck.
Yeah.
So I'm not weird.
Yeah.
That's a fucking weird hoodie choice, man.
Nah, I think you're weird.
Welcome back to the podcast, anyway, guys.
Yeah, welcome back. How are you, Cronny? How's your week been?
I'm doing good. It's been pretty quiet, pretty tame. Working a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
As per usual. Yeah.
What's that?
What's that?
Work? I've never heard of it.
We're in your office.
Yeah, that's true.
This guy had bottles of beer on his desk, by the way.
I did. I had so on the weekend on a Friday we have a bar and we open the bar.
Get smashed. What?
No, I have
Everyone
only have
finishes
2
early.
beers.
Oh, right, okay.
I have 2 beers in the afternoon. I mean, the whole office goes rampant.
Yeah.
Rampant. Everyone, the beers go. It's like 60 beers.
Do they?
60 beers they go in like
Do they?
20 minutes.
Fucking scumbags.
That's
I bet people are fucking taking them
I
home.
reckon so.
People are fucking putting them back at
The
car.
lovely receptionist that gives me sweets.
Ooh.
Lovely.
Aw.
I love the sweets. And beer.
It's a nice office,
Beers and
isn't it?
sweets. Hello.
Yummy. What a combo.
Yummy. Almost as yummy as me.
Not as more yummy than Prime, that's for sure.
Oh, that's welcome back to the Problematic where we talk about Prime.
Every week.
Mad, isn't it? Last week we called our friend Jack. Do you reckon we could call someone next episode and if we have a little think of who we could call?
You've brought this up on the spot. I don't know who to call. I've not got anyone. Your mum? No, don't call your mum.
Me mum.
No,
I'm not calling me mum.
Yeah, don't call your poor mother. No, not got anyone at the minute.
No.
If anyone wants to be called, send us your phone number.
Don't send us your phone number.
Reply on Twitter with your phone number. And
That could actually be fun if we put your phone number in the Google Doc.
yeah.
Not on don't post it.
Yeah,
your
do
phone number
not
in the
post.
Google
Right,
Doc,
do
that'd
not
be
post your phone.
hilarious.
I said that as a joke, but
Do not post your phone number
don't
online.
post your phone number online
Ever. Or especially give it to Crowny. Don't give your phone number to Crowny.
Okay.
If you see him in public,
This could be a thing. We could have live problems.
we could call people.
We call people and say, "You've wrote in. You've given us your number. What's your problem?" And we can fucking talk to them live.
And especially if you're an attractive female my age, put your phone number. I went to Oxford.
Okay.
Oh,
But
man.
Why
Attractive
do
man.
they need to be? Oh, really?
Go on.
Go on.
Go on then.
Good for you. Good for you.
I've got a problem here, and we're gonna read it out and try and give this lovely man advice. Random lady stares at my crotch. That's the title of this one.
Big one.
Did I handle this okay? I am a male that's 25, and I woke up today. I wanted to go to the shop. I couldn't be bothered getting dressed properly, so just threw on a jumper with no t-shirt and some woolly joggers with no underwear and some socks. I'm poking around the supermarket, getting what I need, when this 40-something-year-old woman comes up to me and says rather loudly, "No one wants to see that through your trousers," and points at my crotch. I'm like, "Excuse me, what?" And she points at my crotch again and says, "I don't think people want to see your thing." Is that it?
Oh, doesn't sound like it. Can you expand it? It's like a fucking me dad. Like me dad using his phone.
I look down, and the only thing remotely visible is a tiny, small, unnoticeable, funny-shaped bump in my trousers. I'm stood there like, what the frick?
What the frick?
What
dude?
the frick?
What the frick?
And then I say, kindly stop staring at my crotch, please, lady. That's slightly inappropriate. If you're staring at me for so long and closely that you can see the outline of my genitals, maybe you shouldn't be fucking looking and minding your own business. Have a nice day. And then I turned around and walked off.
Damn, with his big thing swanging.
With it fucking swanging, baby.
I think it's pretty. If I stare at your crotch now, I could probably find an outline to be, uncomfortable about. But you gotta fucking stare. Now I can't help myself.
So women are allowed to walk around without bras on.
You need to go close to your mic.
And women are... Hello?
Hello.
Hey, how are you doing? So women are allowed to walk around without bras on.
Yeah.
And we're not allowed underwear. Well, we are allowed. We use underwear. Sorry.
Men are no longer allowed to wear underwear.
Underwear's banned. So obviously he was not wearing underwear. He
didn't say that though.
He did.
Did he? Oh,
Yeah, he said I woke up.
wasn't listening. My bad.
Put a top on, no shirt, with a hoodie and joggers with no underwear.
To be honest, I always put underwear on. For that exact reason. Because
I don't.
It can poke out.
No,
sometimes.
if I'm popping the shop,
you don't have to worry about it, man.
Why would I not have to
You
worry
wear baggy trousers.
about my penis showing through my trousers if I didn't wear underwear? Go on, say it.
You wouldn't be able to see it if you didn't fucking have trousers on.
Why? Why would I not be able to see it? I dare you to say it.
Because you got a small penis. You got micro penis.
How'd you know?
You've never had that problem, have you? This guy's wrote in, woman staring at my crotch because his penis was too visible through his trousers. You've never had that problem.
I've never had that problem.
I have. Mine's above average at least.
What's average?
2 or 3
Minus
inches.
is that's -2.
Average is internal penis.
Average penis size is vagina.
Yeah.
Because isn't that like, I guess a vagina is just a inverted penis, right? Am I wrong?
Yeah, yeah, you're wrong. Because that's just not...
Why? But that makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
So like a penis as a hole. So it's just a bigger hole. If I got my penis and I just grabbed it from the inside, from like inside me, and went sucked it in,
reached inside your ass.
No, yeah.
Grabbed your penis.
Hold it back through. I'd have a vagina.
Shall I try that?
Yeah,
for the Patreon.
For the Patreon, guys. Thank you. I think that'd work.
No, why do you think? Maybe that's what they do.
Well, how does like gender reconstructive surgery work?
They fucking. There's a lot more than just pulling a penis through, man. Yeah.
Surely there's something to do with inverting the penis, right?
Yeah, I think
like the feel.
I think there is a little bit of that, but I think not like you're thinking.
Okay. Well, I think I've got an innie.
I'm not a surgeon.
That's what I'm saying.
You've got an innie penis.
Yeah, I've got an innie.
Nice. You like stick your finger in it.
Yeah. That's what I've got, man. What have you been up to this week, man? What have you been doing? You've been
been walking around the shops, staring at people's crotches.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah, looking for penises through trousers.
Did you see many?
Right. Are we going to help this guy out with his problem?
No. Don't fancy it. It's a weird one, isn't it? Get it chopped off or invert your penis.
I think he's obviously not done anything wrong.
No, absolutely not.
I think he's just he's probably made that up. He's probably bragging.
Do you reckon?
I think he's made that up to brag.
What? To show he's got a big penis.
Yeah, it's like, this woman was staring at my penis and she said,
"Do you know
massive." It's
in the 1800s, small penis was actually desired.
Where'd you hear that? TikTok. That sounds like a TikTok. Let's take it back to the 1800s.
Yeah,
actually,
let's take it back.
I don't think we should go back to the 1800s.
Why?
There were other things that weren't good.
That's true.
In the 1800s.
There's a lot of things.
I think you'll just have to put up with having a small penis and live happily knowing that slavery is
next episode
abolished.
I'm coming in really tight trousers.
Okay.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned,
guys.
You come in leggings
to see if you can see anything.
Yeah. We'll get the camera lined up.
We'll zoom in.
Yeah, let's just zoom in on your crotch for the next episode.
I'm up for that.
Yeah, Patreon exclusive.
So
yeah, that guy's problem. Sure, I think he dealt with it in the right way.
I think he did. I think
he did a good job.
I'd probably get a little bit more upset. So I think he did pretty well.
Yeah, he sounded like he was just like, could you kindly stop staring at my crotch?
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't know what I would do if a woman came over and said, like, what are you doing with that thing swinging around everywhere?
I can't believe she said that.
I'd freeze up. I'd be like,
that's actually mental that she said that.
But I would, to be honest, she would beat me because I would feel like I've done something wrong. Okay. I would feel like some sort of sex offender.
On three, say where this was. One,
what?
Two.
Wait. In what
the world?
shop?
In the world. What country? 3, 2, 1.
America.
United States. 100%. That's a Karen. Is there Karens in the UK?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah. My job is answering the phone to them all the fucking time.
Would you say there's more Karens in the UK than the US?
No. US is full of dickheads. At least from videos. Lots of very strongly opinionated people in America.
There we go, guys. Welcome to Problematic.
Welcome to Problematic. That's so loud. I hope we can turn that down in post. Holy shit.
That was really loud.
That was not magical at all. Yeah, not a big fan of Americans. Sorry to any Americans watching.
I don't mind them. I stayed there for a
That country's a bit fucked up.
I don't mind. I mean, Americans are weird. I think it's a completely different place in the world. Exactly. It's like it is like let's say a different fucking planet. But that's in LA. LA is mental.
I wouldn't know. I've never been to LA.
LA is weird. It's a weird place. Holly weird.
I went to New York, but I didn't really experience anyone. Didn't talk to many people.
It's just people are too... Well, I feel like when I went to like Florida, which is like where Disney World is, people are just too excited. Like too... I guess that's American. They're like, hi, how you doing?
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
You want some pancakes with that bacon?
Welcome over to America. We're happy to have you.
Yeah, we're happy to have you, man.
You go somewhere else, and they just hate foreigners. Anywhere else in the world.
In LA, it's quite intimidating, I'd say. There's like a lot of homeless population, and the other people that aren't homeless are just a bit weird. It's like fucking Halloween every day.
You've said this before on the podcast.
I think I have, yeah.
Yeah, this was on
when I was in LA, where we done a podcast when I was in LA, so...
Yeah, I think it was that one.
Episode 2, if you want to go back and listen.
Before we repeat ourselves, let's bring up another problem. How about that?
Yeah, there we go.
Here's mine. Mine's a lot shorter than yours. But it's definitely an interesting one.
Yeah.
This is a 24-year-old female talking about a 28-year-old male.
Okay.
This is the title. He got my name tattered and I never met him. Here we go. Someone I've been talking to over the phone has gotten my name tattooed on him. We only met once and have been talking for about 6 months. I don't know what to do. Help.
How have you met him once? If you talked for 6 months? I guess long distance.
That shit. Long distance or just like... Got to be long distance, surely. Or you're not really into each other.
What's a name, though? If it's a shit name, then he's in trouble.
If it's a common name, then, you know, you could fucking... You probably find some more.
So your Tinder, like specifics to...
You know, if her name's... What's a common name?
Sarah.
Yeah, Sarah. Is that a common... I feel like that's a common older woman's name, but what do I know? Megan. What's the most common female name? I think Megan's got to be up there.
Got to be up there. Can you Google what the most common female name is? And then... Yeah, so that's it. I mean, if you've only met him once and in 6 months and he's tattooed your name... And you talk to him on the phone, and you can just block him, surely, if you want to get out of there. Just tell him you don't want to see you a bit freaked out. And well, don't tell him you're freaked out, but I think tell him, hey, this isn't working no more. I want to move on. What's the most Olivia is the most popular.
Are you ready to hear it? Olivia. Number 2 is Emma. Charlotte. Anna. Amelia. So no Megan? No Megan.
Wow. What do you think she does, Mum?
I think you get out of there. If somebody tattooed their name, even if we've been together for years, if somebody tattooed their name on you, their name on themselves, your name on themselves.
Well, that's my surprise for the next episode out the window. I was going to get your name.
You've got some tattoos, haven't you? I ain't got any.
Couple tattoos.
I'm clean, just as God intended.
Yeah.
No, I'm not inked up at all.
I'm not inked up either.
I would get a tattoo. Shall I tell you a tattoo I thought of getting?
Yeah, go ahead.
Obviously, I'm a big fan of crowns.
Yeah.
Because that's my name. I wanted a crown on my wrist, like here. So like the bottom of the crown there, and then like the top of the crown there. So that's a tattoo I thought of getting for a very long time, but
I'm admiring.
You made such what?
I'm admiring this. You. Why are you making it weird? I just said ooh.
Because you just said Oh.
No, I did not.
Yeah, you did. Play it back. Play it back, Ben.
Don't play it back. What? I didn't play that. I didn't say that.
He said that.
I didn't. I
Weird
swear.
fucking guy.
Sorry, I'm tired, man. I'm tired.
How are you tired?
It's been a long afternoon.
Yeah, it has, I suppose. Poor you.
I know. Sorry, man.
But yeah, if somebody, that's a real off-putter for me. If somebody got my name tattooed on them, I'd really be like.
That's mad. My ex-girlfriend wanted to get my name tattooed on her.
Especially, really, yeah.
Swear.
Are we getting into this?
No.
Yeah. Doesn't seem like a good idea.
Not a good idea.
Especially without asking.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, what if they've both got like a lot of tattoos? They've not said that. They've not said how big the tattoo is. It could come across like it could be a nice surprise, right?
No,
it could be a nice. I mean, for someone that is really likes tattoos, say they're both tattooed up.
Yeah.
And it's a really small tattoo in like another tattoo or something. We don't have enough info. Does he know where you live? We need to know that as well. Can he just show up to your house if you break off connections with him?
What the fuck is going on there?
Leave the country. If he does he know where you live? Because there's a lot of variations in that, man. Like, I don't know. I think.
What would you do? That's always a good way to put it. What would you do if you found out?
Okay, this is what I know what she should do. I just thought of it.
Okay.
Give him an ultimatum. We can get married if you laser her off right now.
That sounds like a Mr. Beast YouTube video. The fucking
in this video, I'm gonna get your name tattooed on my forehead and get married.
We either get married or you get a tattoo of my name.
Wonder where the tattoo is.
Yeah, I'm sad she didn't go into it. You know what I mean?
If you had to get someone's name tattooed on you, where would you get it done?
You know, I mean, pretty obvious spot like ankle. You know, a good spot would be like the arse, because that shit's always covered.
But what about future girlfriends?
You just have to tell them.
Obviously, you gotta tell them, but it's not like really great, is it?
I know, but what can you do?
Why do you want my name tattooed on your ass? That's what I'm trying to get out of you.
I don't.
You literally mentioned it before the podcast. You say I'm going to bring up tattoos.
I'm going to bring up tattoos, and then for the Patreon, we should both get each other's name tattooed on.
If we ever hit 1,000 patrons, I will get a tattoo, and the podcast can pick. Of the podcast logo.
That could be big.
That could be big, or people can pick. I don't want it to be like an awful one though, so we'll figure it out.
Yeah, the logo. I think the logo is a good idea.
Well, that's a long way away. So, but
yeah, 1,000 patrons.
This.
That may never happen.
That probably will never happen. But
leave it in. Leave it in just in case, and in 2 years' time, I'm gonna fucking hit you with it.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah.
I hope so.
If it's still going.
I hope so. Well, that's been our problems. I think it's time to move on to the food court.
Should we hit the jingle?
Welcome to the food court.
Welcome to the food court.
There we go. The food court is a beautiful segment of this podcast where we bring two foods in and we fight to the death. One goes, one stays, and is ultimately the best food of the two. Ultimately the best food of them two, sorry. What's your food, Crownie?
What's yours, man?
Brussels sprouts.
Right, no, you got to come on. What are you doing?
I like sprouts. Don't you like sprouts? Or don't tell me you've never had the sprouts.
They taste like shit.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
I know.
Come on.
I know people hate sprouts. Okay? But hear me out. I'm a big fan of sprouts. I think sprouts make my Christmas dinner. I look forward to them every Christmas. And on a roast dinner as well. My mum whacks them on a roast. Do you whack them in the chicken juice off the meat? That shit crisps up. Brussels sprouts.
I don't even know what to say.
What? But a food?
Well, yeah, but now that I've heard Brussels sprouts, like, you know what I mean? I feel like I've got to come up with something.
No,
shit.
Just give me your food. You give me your food. I'm going to argue for Brussels sprouts. I believe in Brussels sprouts. I believe in them.
Lettuce.
Bro, come on. Lettuce?
Right?
Yeah, nothing.
I thought about this. What?
Nothing. It doesn't taste of anything.
All right. I thought about this. Lettuce goes big on burgers, wraps. And people say, but it provides like this nice crunch to wraps and burgers.
Yeah. So have you ever had cardboard on a burger?
That's such a shit fucking argument.
Is it?
I've never had cardboard on a burger.
Okay, my argument is Brussels sprouts has texture and flavour. Lettuce has texture.
Doesn't level up any of the dishes though, only by itself.
Lettuce by itself?
No.
Okay, so what's better by itself, lettuce or Brussels sprouts?
No, that's unfair.
No, it's not though, is it? It's the food. It's the food
and
court.
To be honest, for me, it's lettuce
On its own?
Yeah.
Okay, well, what's got more flavour? Tell me.
I'll be honest.
No, answer my question.
No,
What's got more flavour?
they both taste the same.
What's got more
They both
flavour?
taste
Tell
the
me.
same.
Tell me.
It's 50-50. They're drawn. They're equal on flavour.
They're not though, are they?
Okay.
Brussels sprouts has so much
Brussels
flavour.
sprouts have flavour, but it's not a good flavour.
For you.
It's like
For
oh,
you. I'm
shit.
talking about flavour
It's
here.
got flavour, but it tastes
I'm
bad.
taking you to Flavour Town.
No, if Brussels sprouts are not taking me to Flavour Town. They're taking me to, I don't know, nowhere. They're taking me nowhere.
The lettuce is not taking me to Flavour Town.
Yeah, it's not about flavour though.
It's okay, if it's about...
It's about adding texture.
Yeah, Brussels sprouts has got texture.
No.
If you want to
It's
talk
a
about the texture,
crunch.
I think I'm going to have to stick with Brussels sprouts here, mate. I think you're going to have to convince me with lettuce. There's no way.
Why the fuck
Okay,
do you like
I
Brussels
know
sprouts so
Brussels
much?
sprouts get hate. I know they do. I'll hold my hands up. But to say Brussels sprouts are not better than lettuce, I think you're crazy.
I think aren't Brussels sprouts just like mini lettuces? I don't know. I don't know the gene family they're from or whatever. But
Definitely not.
okay, fair enough. Maybe
They
I'm an
have
idiot.
way
the
more
small,
flavour.
the cabbages, the little cabbages, aren't
I'd say so. But way more flavour, right, than cabbage?
they? No, it's just the same shit.
Way more. It
Just
tastes
tastes
crazy
like green
different.
leaves. Tastes like green leaves. Why do you think Brussels sprouts taste really nice? I don't
It
understand
tastes
this.
like so...
They taste dirty.
That's a taste.
That is a taste.
Lettuce
yeah.
doesn't taste like anything. And that's why...
It does.
Brussels
It
sprouts
tastes like
wins.
It's a very light taste, but it's important. BLT, bacon, lettuce, tomatoes. The lettuce is important there.
It accompanies them.
What?
It accompanies.
It accompanies them.
It accompanies.
Well, it's
them.
important on sandwiches, burgers, and wraps. This is why I brought
But
it.
sprouts.
On its lettuce on its own, like
But this is what we're talking
you may as
about.
well be eating nothing. No, we're not.
On its own. This food. Okay, well, you can't... You should have said BLT if you were talking about with things.
No, that's unfair. Maybe.
You said lettuce. Man said lettuce. I said sprouts. Sprouts better.
When you go to Miller and Carter, right? For people that don't know, Miller and Carter is a steakhouse. It's like a fancy steakhouse. And when you go, before they bring out your steak, you choose a lettuce wedge. And it's genuinely half a fucking lettuce, half a lettuce or a quarter of a lettuce, in like a wooden bowl. And then you pick your dressing. I think the most popular one is honey mustard with little bacon bits in it. It's so good. And it's cool. I think it's the idea of it is it's a palate cleanser before you have your steak. So it's supposed to cleanse your palate.
I'll be honest.
Yeah.
I was hoping you wouldn't bring this up.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of the lettuce wedge.
Yeah,
from
it's
Miller and
so...
Carter.
To be honest, sometimes I enjoy it more than the steak.
I get a little bit ravenous when
Yeah.
that comes out.
I
I eat
go-
it with my hands and everything.
I go crazy when they bring that wedge out.
You know what? I'm going to go and say
What?
you can have lettuce. Lettuce wins.
Sprouts are going in the bin.
Sprouts
Where they
out.
belong, man. What the fuck? Everyone at home will be like, yeah.
No, but there'll be the people that like... I feel like the people that like sprouts are big for sprouts. We're big
Yeah.
advocates. We're big, like... You know, we go out and we protest over sprouts.
Yeah, maybe.
We're like
yeah.
proper... I'm
But
a
they're
sprout fan.
also fucking weirdos. So,
What?
who cares?
No,
Yeah.
I'm not a weirdo.
Yeah.
Am I?
People that like sprouts are a weak part of the gene pool and should be eliminated.
Man, you said lettuce, bro. You're a
What?
rabbit or what's going on?
Am I a rabbit? They
Yeah.
eat carrots and stuff as well.
Yeah, but mainly
Yeah.
lettuce.
Sprouts. I'm sure a rabbit would love a fucking sprout.
Yeah, so would I.
Are you a
Humans.
rabbit?
No,
Oh, right.
I eat more.
What?
Sorry. It's getting out of madness. I just don't like confrontation.
Who'd have thought that sprouts v lettuce would be such a big one?
This is probably
our
our biggest
food
Yeah,
court.
biggest food court, yeah.
Sprouts v lettuce.
Hey, if you're not following us on Twitter, follow us on Twitter and give us some food court foods to fight against each other, and we might pick one of yours one week.
Yeah,
And then-
come up with content for us, please.
Please,
Dear
yeah,
God.
please. If
We're
anyone wants
desperate.
to film this,
If there's
so
any,
we
if
can
anyone's
leave.
got any like section ideas,
Yeah,
for the
anyone's got
podcast,
anything, please.
we're desperate. We need something.
There we go. There's something. But yeah, this I've been watching a lot of football recently, and Liverpool. I'm a big Liverpool fan, and we're not doing great.
Nah, not very good.
We're not doing great. We're a little bit ahead with episodes. So it's currently Saturday, and on Tuesday, Liverpool play Real Madrid in the Champions League.
So we'll see. I guess by the time this is out, people will already know the results of that.
And I think I'm going to predict
Let's
it.
do a prediction. Yeah, go on.
Let's predict the football. Because I know our demographic loves football.
Yeah.
Liverpool are going to win 3-1.
No chance. My bet is the other way around.
It's going to be 3-1 or 4-1. Liverpool. I believe.
Okay.
I think we're gonna do it. I think
Who's
Darwin.
better, Real Madrid or Wolves?
I think Darwin Núñez is gonna score too.
Okay.
Wolves are better
Then what? Real Madrid?
than Liverpool.
Yeah. That's fair. If anyone doesn't know, Wolves beat Liverpool 3-0 through the week.
I've got a story.
Oh, okay.
I grew up in the south of Spain a lot. We spent like kind of 6 months in England, 6 months there, in a place called Benidorm. And if no one knows what Benidorm is, it's pretty much where all like hen do's and stag do's go, like bachelor parties and whatnot, go, and it's an absolute piss up. Everyone just gets drunk. So growing up there as like 15, 16-year-old was fun. That's when I first started drinking, I guess, and just drinking a lot. I met this girl.
Okay.
Probably the one. Probably could have been the one, now that I look back.
15 or 16, it seems a bit young for the one. But
Now I look back, and this is when I'm like, she could have been the one.
okay.
We went out on a date. This girl was way out of my league. Way out of my league. She was beautiful, intelligent.
Isn't every girl out of your league?
Thanks.
Oh, females just out of your league. Sorry, carry on. I really feel bad for interrupting there. That was a shit joke as well. It wasn't even a funny joke.
We're looking for a new co-host.
Okay.
If anyone wants to do it.
Co-host?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, what's that? You've put me off guard saying that no women want to sleep with me.
She was definitely the one.
Yeah.
She was way
So
out of your league.
This girl, I'm going to call her Denise.
Okay, it's an interesting name.
Denise was, looking back, I was like 15, 16, and I decided to ask her out, and she said yes. So we went out, and there's this bar that I knew we could drink in, and it always had like cabaret shows on and things like that.
What's a cabaret show?
Cabaret show, just like like entertainment,
Oh, right.
right?
Okay.
On stage entertainment.
Mm.
So we go to this place and we sit down, and there's this hypnotist on, and he has hypnotized me before on his like comedy show.
So you knew him?
I knew him.
Yeah.
I asked him not to hypnotize me when he walked in the building, and I went and bought a drink, sat down, and then I woke up and the show was over. He hypnotized me by mistake when I was sitting in my chair, literally watching the show, and he'd said sleep to someone, and I just went in my chair. I woke up to like the girl scratching my head. Like, it was so weird. My beer was warm because obviously we were in Spain.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, well, my beer's a bit warm. Why is my beer warm? Why is the show over? What's going on? I just fell asleep for the whole show when he said sleep. How weird is that? And I think that fucked it up
That
for
is
me.
weird.
Because imagine going on a date with a guy or a girl and they just fall asleep for 2 hours.
Right.
I didn't get a
What
chance
did
to throw
she
my
think?
riz. I didn't even bring it up. I don't think I did.
What?
I don't think I brought it up.
So you didn't talk. So she's sat there across from you, and you're fucking snoozing, and she doesn't go, I think he's fallen asleep. She doesn't.
But the way the chairs were lined out, so I was here and she's like behind me almost because we're watching the show. Maybe she just thought we were watching the show.
Okay.
And I was just wearing speaking,
Yeah,
right?
I thought you were like on a bar table across from each other
No,
talking,
no,
and then
no.
you clunked off.
But then we went straight home,
Okay.
and that was it. I never saw the woman again.
Okay. Do you reckon, did she? You never spoke to her again?
I've got her on Facebook, I think, and I tried to look her up, and
Reach out.
she's gone.
She's the one. Oh, never mind.
So she obviously looked up. She's like, "Who the fuck is this guy?" She
sucks.
played something weird. Holy shit! She played the clarinet.
Why is that weird?
She played the That's a weird thing to play.
Okay, fair enough. Anybody out there that plays the clarinet?
You're a weirdo.
You're a weirdo.
Imagine if you eat sprouts and play the clarinet.
Oh my
God!
Maximum weird.
Wait, do you think I fucked her? I think that's what fucked her for me.
What? Falling asleep for 2 hours?
Yeah,
Possibly.
I think so.
Yeah.
I didn't get a chance to do my riz, my W
Yeah,
riz.
you didn't get to talk to her for 2 hours. I don't believe hypnotist shit.
You don't believe?
Well, I'll put it this way.
Okay.
Hypnotism for me is like aliens and ghosts. It's like
Okay.
no, it's like
I'm gonna believe mine.
it's not that I don't believe in ghosts,
Yeah.
but I've never seen one.
Yeah.
You know
So
what I mean?
I literally thought the same thing until he hypnotized my mum,
Yeah.
and my mum was doing shit my mum would not do. Like, it was weird. And then when I got hypnotized, it was like, it's really strange. So you like go down and you think, I could put my head up if I wanted to, but I don't want to because I feel so good. And then he says, like, if this song plays, you're going to get up and dance. You think, I really want to dance. And while you're doing it, like, I could stop if I want to.
Yeah.
But I'm not. And if you look it up, go and research it because it's real. It's like, it's the science behind this real. Like, it's all science. That's like what changed me over from believing if it was like what's different towards aliens and things that we've never had proof of.
Spiritual shit.
We've got like proof of this.
It's just one of those that I will never believe it until
Next
it's been done on
episode,
me.
I want you to come in with some hypnosis facts. I want you to Google it, and I want you to.
Bro, are you a fucking advocate for hypnotists?
I am. I think it's
What's going on?
fantastic because like hypnotherapy and stuff.
Yeah,
I think it's good.
Yeah, I guess.
I think it'd really work.
I'd be up for trying to get hypnotized, but I just don't believe in it, man.
What if we get a hypnotist in?
I sort of feel like to be hypnotized, you have to sort of be a bit of a believer.
Yeah.
Or it's not going to work.
I think you do. Well, the big thing with hypnosis is you need to want it. To happen.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like if you don't, I think a big part of it is believing
give it
this
a
guy is a
genuine go,
hypnotist and
but
he's hypnotized how many people and he's going to do it to me. And then your brain just like, you've got to be able to let go and just focus on that guy's voice, right?
I'd give it a go, for sure.
I'd definitely get it done.
For a
again.
chance to believe it.
But the thing is, I'm not like I once the guy got me to strip.
Okay, well,
I picked an old woman from the crowd.
let's not do that one.
He got me to strip.
Yeah.
He said, "Don't take your shorts off if you don't have underwear on or dirty underwear." I didn't have underwear on, but I must have heard them say, "Don't take your shorts off if you haven't got underwear on." And I just must have heard them say, "If you've got dirty underwear." So I took my shorts off in front of like 200, 300 people. Cock out,
Nice, man.
little fella out.
Little fella not really waving at all anywhere. Little fella just pointing.
Yeah. And no one said anything about me, about my penis.
No one
there.
mentioned it.
No one
That's a
mentioned
bit
it.
awkward.
an
I'd feel like it. I imagine it just not working on me, and then I feel awkward. Like, hey man, this isn't working.
Yeah. So, and you'd never do nothing. You wouldn't do if you'd had a few drinks.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like, that's the thing, like, he explains to me and stuff.
Every time I see Darren Brown hypnotize, or whoever the fuck, or David Blaine or whatever hypnotizing someone, or anytime I see that shit on TV, I just think it's a paid actor.
I
That's
mean,
the
it
truth.
would be. I do think there's a lot of hypnotists that do that. Still.
Yeah,
like it's just easier
That's
to
fair.
do it.
Yeah.
Like I genuinely
It's
do
like
think
fucking
that.
fake pranks, isn't it?
Exactly. It's just
Easier.
a prank, bro.
Just a prank, bro. Should we start doing some street pranks?
Which would like, I can't think of anything worse. Genuinely. Should we go to like the roughest part of the country
Okay.
and
What, Liverpool?
and say slays to people?
Okay, yeah.
You scouse cunt. Say that to someone and see what he says.
Is scouse cunt a slur?
Well, what would be a scouse
Slur.
thing to say?
Bin dipper.
That's probably a slur. I'd say so.
I don't know the definition of a slur, but it's definitely a mean thing to say.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, when someone says scouse cunt, I guess it is a slur.
Yeah.
Or like, you say where they're from and then a swear word afterwards.
But nobody feels bad for scouse people, so it's like, it's not.
No one does.
Nobody cares.
No
so
one
one's-
does.
No one's sticking up for you. You know what I mean?
Especially the Conservative Party. Well, you know what? I think we're getting a bit too political. Political?
Political, yeah.
Political here.
Any final comments before we go?
Stay horny.
Stay horny. Thanks for watching. This has been the Problematic Podcast. Peace out.
Pickaxe.